So here we are, guys, the final interview with Minitoon from Piggy Roblox. Now I will say this as a little bit of a disclaimer. I had to cut out 6 minutes and 37 seconds worth of conversation. Basically, just simply because I kind of went down a route where I shouldn't have gone down. I basically asked a few questions that I shouldn't have asked, and Minitoon wasn't really prepared for the answer and probably maybe shouldn't have really been speaking about it. So under Minitoon's request, I have actually taken out 6 minutes and 37 seconds worth of audio. So I just wanted to give you that little bit of a warning, just in case you did kind of hear like a weird change in conversation. That's basically the reason why. But anyway, if you guys are new around here, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as it does help out the video and channel tremendously. So guys, without further ado, I know you're all waiting. I know the anticipation is killing you all inside. So actually, do you know what? Let's just wait, I don't know, maybe a couple more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, and 1.2. I'm joking. Okay, right, we're getting into it. Okay, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. Okay, so what are you doing with yourself now that Piggy is basically over and done with?
You know, catching up on school. That's one thing.
So what are you do you mind if I ask what you're studying?
Do
you mind if I ask what you're studying?
That would be a secret.
Ooh, okay. There we go. There's a secret there, guys.
There's a secret.
Okay. Is it
has nothing to do with Piggy, though, I promise.
Is it to do with, like, gaming?
No, not at all, actually.
Wow. That's interesting. Cool. So you've got, like, a completely different sort of, like, hobby in a different area, I guess.
Yep.
Ooh.
I most certainly do.
That's really interesting. Nice. So...
But, what I'm doing is mostly, you know, just school, hanging out with family, helping my friend Ikea's with her game.
Yeah.
And, of course, working on the new mode. So, technically, the Piggy grind is not over yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the June, right? Is that correct? Well,
sometime in June, yes.
Yeah. Sometime in June. So that could be, like, end of June.
It could be.
Could be.
I'm hoping for near the middle, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
That's good, though, because it still gives people something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So that's cool. No, that's really good. Okay. Did everything go as planned with the Chapter 12 release?
Absolutely not. Mr. P broke a lot.
Did he?
A lot, because I overlooked something.
What was that?
So, well, let's just say I put an extra T in the word parent at some point. And, if that code ran, then he would just cease to function. So,
right.
And I didn't figure that out until, like, I think a day in.
Yeah.
So
that kind of broke everything.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Did anything else go, like, buggy or anything like that?
I think, well, I thought the true ending would be discovered within the same day, you know. I thought that was planned, or not really planned, but, like, I thought that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
But so everybody was still begging for hints, including me.
Yeah. And apparently it also broke Chapter 9, so I had to go back and fix that.
Oh, really? Why? How did that break Chapter 9?
I think because while I was editing Chapter 9 to, you know, have this, this true ending...
I feel like I've just remembered something. Was this the only map that wasn't working or something on the release date?
Chapter 12 itself?
No, Chapter 9. Wasn't... one of my friends said that they think that it's something to do with this particular map. I can't remember what it was. But
I think it was Chapter 10. That was mostly broken on release because of the mouse. Yeah.
Right. Oh no, I really feel like it was something to do with the city. I feel like she said that she tried to play it, but it wouldn't work, so she felt like it had something to do with the city. I might be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I will double check with that after. But she had a hunch that it could have been something to do with the hat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what would you say was, like, the most hardest chapter to bring together? Not like work-wise, but which one gave you the most errors, if you like?
Most errors.
Which one was the biggest pain in the butt, basically?
To do bug fixes for. Surprisingly, it wasn't chapter 12.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, it actually went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
That is a tough question. I think it would be probably chapter 8. The carnival. I think that one had the most bugs in it.
Really? What was the biggest one in that?
The biggest one was if you hit the wrench against the the roller coaster activation panel, the roller coaster would just kind of like fling you off the map.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
The other day, I think someone said that the roller coaster went flying across the map.
Yeah. Well,
is it that sort of thing?
Yes, that sort of thing. It's better fixed so now it doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
But I still got to do that.
Right.
So there's still a lot of updates coming to Piggy after a lot of bug fixes. It's a very buggy mess right now. That's why I still have the alpha name there. While the chapters
the beta stuff. Yeah.
The game itself isn't quite out of alpha yet, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, so this question actually came from Creek. Why does Mrs. P appear in the city map if she is supposedly dead?
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Is she dead, though?
Who knows? That's what I had in my mind.
And another question is, define dead.
Oh, I think I know what you're getting at, but I'm not going to say it.
That's all I'm going to say.
No, that's cool. We're going to move on swiftly. Okay.
Alrighty.
So, question 8, I guess. When will you be updating previous end screen cuts?
That will most likely come after
game mode.
The game mode, yes.
And what exactly will you be changing?
I'm going to be changing the ends of chapters 1 to 3. I'm going to have a lot of extra dialogue, especially because I want to build the connection between the player and Doggy.
Yeah.
So that's
because everyone has this love for Bunny, right? But nobody has this massive love for Doggy. Because we don't get to know much about Doggy.
Exactly, but we definitely will get to know a lot more about him and their relationship together, so.
Yeah. Nice. Very good. Okay, so, now that you said that, you've taken a break and all of that, and Piggy is pretty much all over and done with, how is IKEA's game coming along, if you don't mind saying, and if she don't mind saying?
It is going along great. It is actually horrifying.
I know she said that she was working on it being, like, extremely scary.
It really is.
Is it? Scarier than Piggy?
Oh, without a doubt.
Really?
Definitely. Piggy isn't too scary compared to, like, most games, but this one, oh boy.
Really?
If you're scared easily, do not play. do not play. Stay far away from it. Testing it alone is scary.
I'm scared easily, and I'll be playing it.
Oh boy.
I'm looking forward to it. Like, that's been on my mind quite a fair bit. Like, is there going to be like I don't know if you can say, is there like a storyline sort of thing with it as well?
Sort of. It's not round based.
Right.
So it's not going to
elaborate on what that means?
Like, you just kind of join, and there's this hub that you can just pick whatever you want to go to, and you'll go straight there. So. Right.
Okay. So it's kind of like a picking your map sort of thing. Is that right?
Yeah. It's just like an adventure kind of game.
Okay, but not really as much as a storyline as Piggy did have.
I will not say that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
There might be.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we are at the final question, and I like to hit you with these bombshells. I have to always hit you with these bombshells on the final questions. I
know you do.
I have to. I like it. I enjoy it. Do you have any plans for Piggy Season 2?
Well, I've definitely been sort of, not start of. Sorry, excuse my broken English.
Completely fine.
I've been sort of thinking of ideas of how to start it and end it. Because that's how I start my stories, I always think of the beginning and the end after.
And then the in-between then comes after.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And how do you come up with your ideas?
They just come from lots of inspirations. A lot of Piggy came from Walking Dead, Teletubbies, all these things that I've used to play and watch in my childhood.
Yeah.
And that's sort of how it comes in, I guess.
And you write them down on a notepad or something like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
So when I write stories, though, I always try to know how to get from point A to point B. With Piggy, at first, it was going to be just a very basic linear story.
Yeah, because it was just going to be a game between you and your friends, right?
Yeah. And then, I started seeing its popularity, and at chapter 4, with that ending, with the radio, where we saw the first actual end cutscene. Yeah. That's when I actually thought of how I'm gonna end it, and that's how you saw more and more story. I decided what the ending was at that point.
Yeah. And
how I was gonna get there. So.
Right. And I feel like there's still so much unanswered as well with this. You've got so much more to get into, do you know what I mean? I feel like...
Oh, no, I definitely have all the answers to those mysteries,
Yeah.
Call them plot holes or whatever you want. I know exactly what they are. So.
And I'm not going to ask for an answer, but my biggest question that I want to know, do you know what it is? Do you have a guess what it is?
Is it who's TSP?
Yes! It's BTSP! Oh my god. I want to know who TSP is so bad you don't understand.
That one's gonna remain a secret.
Remain a secret, even if Piggy 2 comes out?
I can't say that. If Piggy 2 comes out, I might, answer that.
Please don't leave me hanging for too long.
If I do answer it in Piggy 2, I think I would make it more of an obvious thing rather than a subtle thing.
Right, okay.
Who knows?
So TSP is most definitely a person at the moment then. It's not just a sort of an abbreviation that you're kind of leaving open as to who you want it to be.
About that, I cannot confirm nor deny. It could be a person, it could be a group, it could be a thing.
Right. Well, I guess it can't really... This is one thing that I keep getting at as well in my videos, is how can TSP... For what you said, how can TSP be a thing if it's signing notes? How can TSP be a group if it's signing notes? To me, it can only be one person. I'm not saying it's it's going to be... Anyway, everyone knows on my channel that I think it's Pony. But not every... I don't see how a group can sign... Say again?
The Suspicious Pony.
That's what I don't think I actually came up with that abbreviation, but I definitely labelled Pony as being suspicious.
Well, I can't say much.
No, I know. That's completely fine. You don't have to say too much.
The only people who know who TSP is are Ikeas and I, so...
That is it.
That's it. Only 2 people in the world.
Well, I hope if the Piggy 2 comes out, I hope you're getting onto that question, because that was literally what I was looking forward to most of Chapter 12, is finding out who TSP is, because I have, a lot backing up my answer. But I guess we'll just have to wait.
That's kind of what I was leading on to in the last interview, how I said I wasn't going to answer everything.
Yeah, you definitely did that very well.
Yeah, I don't want to answer everything. And even if, Piggy 2 comes out, I'm not going to answer every single question.
It's the best way to do it. I always say that. It's the best way to do it.
But, Piggy 2 might answer questions that were left unanswered in Piggy 1. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah. If I ever do make it, we'll see.
So does IKEA's own copyright of it as well? Or is this a she's helping you out sort of thing?
She's helping me out because, it started as just me for chapters 1 and 2, and then she came along for chapter 3. Yeah. Right. I initially wanted to do it alone, but after chapter 2, I'm like, okay, I cannot do this.
You needed help.
Alone. Yeah.
That would have been a lot of pressure. And how much has she helped going on? An awful lot, right?
An awful lot.
Yeah.
More than I could have ever asked for, and I'm so thankful for that.
Exactly.
So...
Now, that's something that you need to latch onto, is a really good friend that will always be there by your side, and like, you know, I could only say a few that are like that to me, and I'll always do that as well. But like,
yeah,
you know, if you do decide to go on and do different things, you know, how she helped you out and all of that sort of stuff is really, really cool, because obviously that's a lot of time gone for her as well, and like, yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, I think she needs a really good, decent amount of credit as well. And I feel like I'm nothing like down against you, but she sometimes gets a little bit put in the shadows, right?
Yeah, no, I definitely think she doesn't get the amount of credit she deserves.
Yeah,
and recognition, of course.
Yeah. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this game that she's bringing out, it's going to be a corker. So
yeah,
we'll be looking forward to that.
It'll be horrifying, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you once more. If Piggy 2 does come out, I'll see you then.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thank you very much.
And thank you very much.
Alrighty guys, so there we go. That was the final interview with Minitoon. So again, a massive congratulations to Minitoon and IKEAs for creating Piggy. Honestly guys, they have created a game like no other. Honestly, it has been so good. So fingers crossed we can get a Piggy 2 on the way, guys. And by the sounds of it, not gonna lie, kind of sounds like there's a Piggy 2 in question. So again, fingers crossed, if a Piggy 2 does come out, we will manage to get Minitoon into another couple of interviews. It has been an absolute joy managing to interview you, Minitoon. So thank you so much. But anyway, guys, thank you all for joining, and we shall see you all in the next one.